All right, let's jump into this deep dive.
Yeah.
And we're talking all about por versus para,
Yes.
which is, as anyone who's even dipped their toes into Spanish will know,
Right.
this is a big one.
It's a big one.
And you're someone who can help us break this down.
I'll try my best. Yes.
So, it's interesting because we have one word in English, for,
Uh-huh.
and it has to do all this work.
Right.
But Spanish is like, no.
Yeah.
We need more nuance here.
Yeah. We want to know why you're using for.
We want to know why.
What is the reason behind the for?
Exactly.
So we have por and para.
So how do we even begin to unpack this? Like, if someone's coming at this for the first time, they're using pronunciator.
Right.
What's a good way to start wrapping your head around when you use por and when you use para?
Well, I always like to start with thinking about it. Por really emphasizes the cause or the reason.
The cause of the reason.
Yeah. So, like, we could say, la fiesta es por tu cumpleaños.
Oh, yeah.
The party is because of your birthday.
So we're really talking about because of here.
Because of, not for your birthday.
Yeah. Fair.
So it's highlighting that causal relationship.
So por is really driving us toward that why.
The why, exactly.
Okay.
Now, para, on the other hand, that's when we're talking about a purpose.
Okay.
A goal, a destination.
Got it.
For example, estoy estudiando para el examen. I am studying for the exam.
Because you are going to take the exam.
Exactly.
You have a destination.
You have a purpose. You have a destination.
Por is more like, well, this is why
This is the reason.
this is happening.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got because of,
Uh-huh.
and we've got in order to, sort of.
Yeah. Or for the purpose of, yeah.
Okay, now I'm sure it's not as simple as that.
Of course not.
Are there any curveballs
Always.
where it gets a little trickier?
Yeah, and I think one of the big ones that often trips people up is when we're talking about deadlines. Because you can actually use both por and para when you're talking about deadlines.
Oh, interesting. But the meaning shifts slightly.
Okay.
So, for example, if I said, tengo que terminar el proyecto para mañana.
Okay.
I have to finish the project by tomorrow.
Okay.
We're using para,
Right.
and we're really emphasizing that tomorrow is the deadline.
That's the hard stop.
That's when it has to be done.
Right.
But you could also say, and this is where it gets tricky, dam el informe por mañana.
Okay, so still tomorrow.
Still tomorrow, but we're using por.
Okay.
And it's more like saying, give me the report sometime tomorrow.
Oh, so it's a little looser.
A little looser, yeah.
Interesting.
So even though both are dealing with deadlines,
Right.
there's a subtle difference in the tone, the emphasis.
So that's really interesting that even in just this one area of deadlines, you can get these subtle shades of meaning just from switching between por and para.
Exactly. And that's what I find so fascinating and exciting about really mastering these two prepositions.
Right.
Because it allows you to communicate with so much more nuance. So it's really about, I guess, paying attention to how native speakers are using them.
Exactly. Immersion is key.
Right.
Listen to music, watch TV shows, and just pay attention to how those prepositions are being used in context.
Yeah, I think if you can pick up on those distinctions, it can really elevate your Spanish to a whole other level.
Absolutely.
This has been amazing. I feel like I even learned a lot, and I wasn't even using the app.
I'm glad.
So for everyone out there using Pronunciator, hopefully this helps clear things up a bit.
I hope so.
And good luck with those por and para sentences.
Buena suerte.
Exactly. All right, thanks so much.